Hey everyone, welcome to another video review. This is the Transformers Generation Selects TTGS02 Kraken, or as we knew him in the US, Seaking. Or Sea-Wing, I should say. Sorry, that's the Pokemon I'm thinking of. Boy, that's a thing. But yeah, you can see he is a Manta Ray with legs, which, yeah, we'll get into that a little bit. And yeah, it comes once again in this Masterpiece-esque box that Hasbro's, well, this is the Hasbro version, so yeah, it's got the Masterpiece-esque slip cover, so yeah, lots of text, though, around it, and some copyrights and stuff on the back, but yeah, not really a whole lot to it. There you got, and of course, inside this box, you have the actual Japanese box. Right there you can see the wireframe and everything, the Karatomi logo, Seacons Kraken, you know, all that stuff, grid pattern all around, logos, copyrights and whatnot, and warnings in the back, and you got the plain cardboard here on the sides, because, well, that is, well, this just is a slip cover for, yep, there you go, Decepticon logo. A little pattern all around, just, yeah, not really a whole lot to it on the outside. And of course, you got where the figure sits, you got a Decepticon logo in the back, and you got a Generation Selects logo up here on the top, but upside down for reasons unknown to me. And also in the box, of course, is these instructions, which, again, they're actually pretty good at, you know, relaying the information you want. Just, again, some weird order stuff with the accessories. Again, I feel like, I don't know why they put a lot of the accessory stuff in the back when it really should be, you know, like, when you're talking about how they plug the accessories into this mode, you should, you know, put it with this mode at the beginning or something, not at the very end. But whatever. That's just me being nitpicky, I guess. Yeah, you have Sea-King here. Sea-Wing. 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 I'll get it right. I swear. Yeah, Sea-Wing here, yeah, he is I guess a Ray, Manta Ray, I think, maybe, Stingray? No, I don't think it's a Stingray, that's a little too stubby. But yeah, Manta Ray, I'm going to go with Manta Ray. He's got legs. This is based on the, what was his name? I can't remember his name now, but it was one of the Terracons, the Cutthroat, I think it was Cutthroat, yes, Cutthroat. Yeah, but yeah, Cutthroat, yeah, it's based on him, you can see, those are the same legs that Cutthroat has. Well, I guess / swoop mode, but yeah. Except they're backwards. You can see that, yeah, it's a weird thing. A lot of people are upset about that. They're backwards and stuff. I personally don't mind it too much. It is a little weird looking, but, well, legs on a Manta Ray is weird in general. I think some people have gone as far as to, like, rotate this around so that, and then, let's see, yeah. I think some people have gone as far as to do that like this, like have them displayed like this. Which, you know, your prerogative. You can do that. You can do that if you want. You, yeah, just have the legs like this. Yeah, that does look good as well. So, you know, whatever. But the only thing is you got this stuff exposed. So, your choice, you know, whatever you want to do with your figure when you get him. If you get him. Yeah, this is just know that this is the intended display, I guess. One thing is, yeah, I'm just got to get these a little more forward. Because, yeah, if you have these too far back, he is kind of forward heavy. So he does have a tendency to just kind of flop forward if you're not careful. Yeah. Otherwise, though, I do like the color scheme on this guy. It's like a nice, again, lots of greens and blues. A little bit of gray here on the wings. Some yellow back here. I swear something's up with the focus. Maybe I'm crazy. Yeah, you got, you know, it looks really nice. It is a little hollow on the underside because of just how he transforms and stuff. But it's easy enough to ignore that, I feel. You got a nice little bit of black here on here. Some nice tech detail all over the wings. You can actually, or fins, I guess. They're not wings, they're fins. Yeah, you can actually move them if you want, you know. So that's the thing. You got little guns here, optional. Although that's the thing, is like, the instructions tell you first thing first is put these on the wings, or fins. I'm going to keep messing this up. Don't worry about it. But yeah, nice yellow eyes there on the face, you know. So yeah, and the little Decepticon thing. And yeah, he looks really nice. You can just kind of fold these up if you want to, you know, get them out of the way, you know, for, I guess, whooshing through the water or whatever. Just fold those up if you want. That's a thing you can do. Yeah. So yeah, again, this is a really nice alt mode, I feel. I did like Cutthroat more or less as a mold, and same with Swoop. That was my Swoop was one of my favorite, the Dinobots of Power of the Primes. So is that. Yeah, this is a good mold, I feel. I mean, he's also got accessories which you can store in this mode. We got the blade, the hand, and the gun. And the thing about this is you can take this and let's see, right. Take the blade here and you put it on this peg right here, and take the hand and you, what is it? I think it's this way. I want to double check that, but yeah, you put the hand on like that, and then you put this on, so you give them, you know, it's not a Phase Mom Ho-Hawk. If you want, I'm going to double check that real quick. Yes, that is how you put it on. I was right. The hand is more curled up though, but you're supposed to have the hand more curled up, but I guess, although that doesn't seem to work super well because now you're kind of loosening everything, and yeah, there's not enough room. Yeah, that's how you sort on the alt mode there, all this stuff, which that's kind of big and crazy, but it kind of works in the sense that, you know, this thing right here works as kind of a extra little bit, and again, just a weird little mohawk. So you got that. Anyway, transformation though. A pretty simple transformation, and it's one of those things, there's another one of those where if you get to a certain point, there's like, it's really easy to get to the next remaining modes from there. First thing you want to do is actually remove these guns. They will get in the way for the limb modes and whatnot. So just get those guns out of the way. And yeah. Then you can take the tail and fold it up, and take the legs and fold them up like this, nice and, you know, kind of square them off against the right there, like that. Now from there, you'll want to go ahead and take the sides of the head and untab them like that. You want to bring this whole thing down like this, and this part, this blue part right here, you want to bring that down as well, like that. And yeah, bring this all down like this, so it's kind of against the body, and then you fold these in and tab them in like this. Just tab those in, like that. Bring the arms down, rotate them here at the bicep so that they can fold up like this. And there's a slot here, which goes in that. This tab goes in right there, like that. Bring it down, rotate this, and tab it in right there, like so. You want to go ahead and take the combiner peg and bring it out like this, because we're going to leg mode. And then rotate this around 180, and then take the wings and tabs on the arms, go in slots on the wing and the fins, and there you go. That's most of leg mode. Although they also say you can take the gun here, take this gun, and take the little guns and peg them onto the sides like this with the fins facing up, like this. And then you can take this and peg it into right here. If you like, make sure it's nice and firm. That kind of makes a massive leg, but hey. And of course you can then peg this into the foot and peg this into the back of that, and there you go. There's the leg mode. Yep, that's pretty straightforward, that. Go ahead and unpeg that and unpeg these and move them off to the side. Now, go ahead and take this part off because you don't need this here right now. Now, getting to gun mode, move that down. Peg this stuff here in right here, like that. Yeah, it's weird. It's like this peg's weirdly tight sometimes. Of course, take the hand and remove that thing and just plug in the hand. And there you go, gun mode. Yeah, real simple to get to gun mode from there. Yeah, like I said, it's pretty much once you have one configuration, it's ready to go. And yeah, this is a really cool looking gun, honestly. The fins make it, I think. It's very Batman-esque, actually. Almost looks like a bat gun, even though Batman doesn't use guns. But yeah, I think that looks really good, personally. Yeah, then to go to arm mode, just remove the hand here. Remove these, and to make this easier, go ahead and unfold the fins and then separate the legs here and extend them out like this. Yeah, they'll move it out like that and extend it, and then tab them back together like that. And depending on which way and then of course, yeah, take the fins and tab them back in. Depending on which way this is facing, I believe most of the default shows it like this, so this would be the left arm. Do that. Then you can bring the hand over, if I can get this thing pegged back in. There we go. bring the hand over and peg that in, and there you go. There's the arm. Well, of course, you can, I guess, store this on the side as well if you want. It's up to you how you want to do that. Yeah, it's the arm. It still kind of has the same problem that both Swoop and Cutthroat had, which is this doesn't tab together super well. On this side, it's all the tail's doing all the work for keeping it tabbed together. So just watch out for that. And notice it's easy to, just kind of trying to move stuff. So oops, you accidentally move that and move these out of position. So just an FYI. And the final bit, I guess, robot mode. Just go ahead and bring that back in. Rotate this around. Separate the legs. Take the wings, unfold them, and move them up one click, like that. Untab the arms, like that. Take these side panels on the chest piece right here, I guess, and untab them right there, like that. Take this blue piece and move it back up. Take this blue piece and move it down. Take the head, move it up, move this flat, and then retab those back into the sides. Take the hands and bring them out. There's a little tab there on the hand so you can get your fingernail on it. You can get your finger in there. Bring them out like so. Ostensibly you're done. However, you can take these guns and peg them back on to the wings. Like so. Straighten them out if you want. And there you go. That's Sea Wings robot mode. Now, yeah, I really like. Again, I like this mold. When it was Swoop or Cutthroat, I like it here still. It works really well. I feel it is kind of weird with this bit. Kind of juts out a little bit, and the hands cannot fully extend, so they're always at an angle. I think that's the biggest negative against the robot mode is these hands. But other than that, it's pretty solid. You get a lot of greens, the black shins, the greens on the greens on the calves. Not calves, these aren't the calves, these are the thighs. The black wings. Nice head, which is it's like gray, and the same kind of gray on the wings here. So you got this gray with the silver face and the yellow goggles. And again, the same Decepticon symbol from alt mode. You can just see it's nicely painted right there. I like how that looks. That head looks almost got weird cat ears. Yeah. I like how this looks for the most part. It's the hands. I think the hands aren't great. I feel I wish they would extend out more, but the way it's molded, and I can see why they'd have to add more parts to fold. Yeah, that would just crank up the budget even more. So yeah, is that. And of course, there's accessories though. You've got this gun. You can plug into the hand. These guns can be plugged into the hands if you want. Just it's like that. It's a little loose because these are not round pegs, but right there. But hey, still works if you want. And you can take this crazy blade thing and put it in his hand, and there you go. He's got that thing. Unfortunately, unlike the old Power of the Primes, which you could just tab them on, this doesn't have the tabs necessary. Just put it on the backpack, which is unfortunate. There's no real place to put the hand for storage on the robot mode, which is, unless we want to kind of do weird nonsense trying to get them on the wings here, but I don't think that works very well. Yeah, something about the peg or the hole or whatever. Might be just one of those things. This peg might be too big. Anyway, yeah, I got those accessories. Looks good. Looks like you can do some serious damage there. Articulation, though, I'm going to get these out of the way, just for articulation. Articulation is head on a ball joint again, so yes, it is a ball joint, left, right. Up, down a little bit, not a whole lot, a little tiny bit of waggle, not a whole lot because of the shape of the head. You got ball jointed shoulders, so forward and back. You get, well, not back a whole lot because of the wings. Outward, again, kind of hindered by these, but you can, move those. You just move those out of the way, whatever. And you got this as well. You got a lot of upward and downward. Not a whole lot downward. You can also fold them in if you want. Options. You got bicep swivels right there. Elbows. You got about 90 degrees on the elbows, maybe a tad over 90. Hands can go inward like that if you want. That weird soft ratchet thing on the hands again. I don't know what that's about. Waist unhindered. That's nice. Ball jointed hips, although kind of weird molding on mine. I'm noticing that it actually catches when you try to move it forward. It does catch a little bit sometimes. Yeah, you can move forward, you can move back, again catching outward. You got about that far. Got a thigh swivel. Got a knee bend right there. You can also move the knees forward, weirdly enough, forward just a little bit if you want to kind of have a slightly broken leg. Yeah, no foot articulation whatsoever. Yeah, again, I really like this guy. Him and Lobclaw, I think, are really great. I think they're actually better than the first two so far. There's, I guess, 2 more, and they're coming pretty soon, according to that email from Hasbro I got. So, yeah, because it took a while to review these guys. A little too long, actually. But, you know, stuff happens. But, yeah, I like Sea-Wing here. He is a really good looking figure. I know a lot of people are kind of down on him, but I don't mind some of his flaws. I don't think his flaws for me are as big as they are for a lot of people. So yeah, he does have them. The hands I think are kind of weird looking in robot mode, and yeah, I guess the alt mode feet are and legs are just kind of odd looking, just because they decided to just leave them as is rather than reversing them or anything. But I don't find that to be too big of a problem, and it is kind of easy to fix. You just flip the waist around, I guess. His transformation is actually, again, it's a nice thing, just like Lobclaw with his, it's just, you get to a basic point, and then from there, it's just a couple minor adjustments, and you're in the next limb mode or gun mode or whatever, and it's really pretty simple and pretty easy to understand, but it's also pretty clever. I do how, like, the arms are part of the head in the alt mode and whatnot. I do think that's really clever. Everything about this is like, again, there's a lot about these Seacons are like, some of the stuff they're doing to make these molds work when they were never intended to be these characters is pretty clever. Some of it doesn't work as well, like example Turtler, but I think it works really well here. And also, I just really like his blade weapon and whatnot. I think it looks really good. And yeah, he's so far one of my favorites. It's really tight between him and Lobclaw. But overall, I think the set so far has been great. It wouldn't surprise me if Hasbro put this guy back in stock or whatever. If you can find them at retail, go for it. Again, don't go for over sticker, I feel. I don't think they're really worth it if you start going that much higher. Because while they are deluxes, they did do a lot of work to make them happen, I guess. So yeah, that would explain the extra cost and just a lot of the paint and whatnot. So yeah, don't go over sticker, in my opinion. But if you can find them at retail price, go for it. And especially if you're trying to get the Seacons, which I know a lot of people are now suddenly. It looks like a lot of people just kind of decided to wait and now they're regretting it. But yeah, it's I think worth it at retail, and I rather like him. So I guess that's it for this one. I hope you liked it. I hope you found it informative or entertaining, whatever. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my Twitter. I'm at Nemesis Prime 1. Check out my check out Patreon, Coffee. Those are things. Hopefully, I'll be finishing up the rest of the Seacons pretty soon, and then we'll be able to get to King Poseidon pretty quick. And yeah, we'll see how that all works in the end. So that's it. Hope to see you next time with the next video review. So bye.